the whole point of investing? What's the whole point of getting enough money so that you have a little bit more freedom and choice in life? And I thought talking to you would be great. And I know that you're a fan of Morgan's. I'm a fan of Morgan's, and so I had to pull Morgan into this conversation as
Yeah.
well. So do you just want to give like a brief bio for anyone who might not know who you are?
Yeah, sure. So I am a retired gentleman, and the only part that's unusual about that is I retired like 15 or 16 years ago when I was 30, and then I've been living this way ever since. And the idea was based on investing, but also on having an efficient lifestyle so that I didn't have to invest like many millions of dollars in order to have enough to live forever on this money afterwards. And then, of course, over the last 16 years, I've discovered lots of things that are, unexpected about having all this free time. And it turns out that the point of retiring is not to quit work altogether. It's just to quit the work that's not meaningful to you. And yeah, I probably could have done it even earlier if I'd known that.
Well, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Because I think, you talk about the internet retirement police and they're like, well, he's not retired. This doesn't count. We shouldn't listen to him. What do you mean when you said you might have been even able to do it earlier, and kind of what the lived experience of retiring early is like?
Yeah. So the lived experience is just, it's like your weekends, as you might expect. So if you have a test of like what your weekends are currently like, that would be what an early retirement would be like. And if your weekends are really inactive and you're just like watching sports on TV and vegging out, then you're not destined for a very successful retirement. So I would suggest you probably don't even want to retire in those situations. But I found I was always really, really like wishing the weekend was longer and working on stuff. And I'm a carpenter mainly for my kind of passion project. So I was working on my house and helping other people with their houses, and also doing travel and taking care of stuff. So yeah, but the internet retirement police, they get mad at me whenever I say I'm retired, because it turns out I've continued to earn money, at least in some years, in these 16 years after retirement. And according to them, that just blows the whole plan. And it means that I couldn't have retired in the first place because I'm only living off this other money that I'm earning, which is totally, totally false. I mean, you can do the math on what I retired with, and it still would have been plenty to fund this lifestyle. It's just that I happen to do some stuff that's valuable to other people, so it still earns some income. And I think that's a great way to take the stress off for other people who are thinking of early retirement.